Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Adinda Zahrah Salsabila. My student number is 12, 19, 11, 23, 31, 10 from English Prose 1 Class C. So, I'm going to presentate my novel review for English Prose 1's final exam project. I chose The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Let's move to the next slide. The first one is the title, author, and genre of the novel. The title is The Fault in Our Stars. The author is John Green. The genre is romance or drama. It was published on 10th of January 2012. The pages are 1 to 380. The second one is why the novel is interesting for you. The first one is this novel has an interesting title which attracts my curiosity. The cover is simple yet beautiful at the same time, which makes it more interesting to read. It gained popularity during the year of 2014, the exact same year when the movie was released. I found out that a lot of people have the novel that time, so I decided to buy the novel afterwards. But basically, I bought the novel after I looked on the movie's cover, although the cover was different. But I like both of the covers anyways. The second one is the author's idea to deliver the story is remarkable, so that it develops an amazing storyline. It was my first time reading a book which tells about cancer. Therefore, I got to know what people who suffer from cancer have gone through. The last one is this novel offers a lot of beautiful quotes that are not common for us to hear, but it was relevant and inspiring. Moving forward to the next slide. The third one is what issues in the novel that is relevant to today's situation. The first one is it relates to our current situation, which is COVID-19 pandemic, that nowadays people are in need of medical oxygen bottle compared to the time before the pandemic struck, where only people who suffered from cancer that needed it. The story was about a teenage girl who suffered from a lung cancer, which forced her to use medical oxygen bottle for the rest of her life. Relating it to our current situation, we are facing the second wave of the pandemic, which caused death due to suffer from shortness of breath because of lack of medical oxygen bottle. It tells us how important air is, how important to breathe is. The second one is the novel also tells that through health and sickness, we still support each other, which relates again to our current situation where lots of people died, and it is very essential to always support, comfort each other on this hard time without any feeling of putting anyone down, especially people who suffer from COVID 19. Next, the fourth one is what specific formal element that will be your starting point. The first one is point of view. From the beginning of the book, the story was told based on Hazel's perspective, which means it counts as first person reliable point of view. Because until the end of the novel, she tells her own story, experience, and life. She is also a simple person who doesn't demand something big towards anybody. Therefore, this statement briefly explains why it counts as first person reliable point of view. The second one is theme. The book points out some essential aspects, such as family. Family is both Hazel and Augustus' support system, but both of their parents have different perspectives toward their diagnosis and also different on how to show affection toward their children. Yet their parents love them deep down their hearts. Moving forward to the next slide. The fifth one is personalize the topic in your video project based on your argumentative judgment. Based on the novel that describes mostly about cancer, I personally think we can see it through different and positive perspective. Not only just as a sickness, but something more greater such as hope or strength to carry on. Just like what Hazel did. Despite she's sick, she's still optimistic to meet her favorite writer in Amsterdam. So, Take all the opportunities to do bunch of things while we still have. Well, I guess that's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for listening and have a great day, everyone.